For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 14 of Season 3 here at Everton Football Club. We start with a game at home against Aarhus in the Europa League. It's the final group stage game. We are already qualified for the knockout rounds. However, we are fighting Standard Liège for top spot in the group for arguably, potentially, an easier draw in the first knockout round of the competition. As you can see, the gap is 3 points, so we'd need them to lose and we'd need to win. We'd also need them to lose by a margin and we'd need to win by a considerable margin as well. They haven't conceded a goal all group stage, Standard Liège. We, of course, got a 0-0 draw against them in the last episode, and they've scored 8 goals without replies so far. So they're one of the better teams in the competition, one of the better teams we've played so far this season. We, of course, lost to them 1-0 earlier in the group stage as well. But if we can get top of the group, that surely would see us with an easier path towards the Europa League final, the competition that the board want us to win this season. We followed that game up against Aarhus with a couple of games in the Premier League. One against Liverpool, just around the corner on the Monday after this Thursday game, and then West Ham the following weekend. And then we're only a couple of days away from the transfer window, where we currently are unsure as to what's going to happen. Lukaku wants out, but his contract runs out in 6 months' time and he won't sign another one, so I don't think I'd be able to sell him for money. I also would rather not sell him if I can avoid it. At the same time, we don't really have any money to spend in the window, so I'm not sure what, if anything, will happen in the January transfer window, especially considering, as we mentioned multiple times, this probably is going to be the final season at Everton before we start a new series somewhere else. So, don't know what's going to happen in the transfer window, but we are going well in all competitions so far this season and looking good for at least one trophy, if not multiple, this third season. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on the rest of this season, and let's jump into this game against Aarhus and hopefully we can finish top of the group. Iñaki Williams forward to Peñaranda, to James Ward-Prowse. He's past the defender. He's still racing away here. James Ward-Prowse. Good save by Jovanovic, and Robinson can't get it. And I think that's actually going to be their throw, isn't it, as the clearance came off my left-sided midfielder. First opportunity of the game. If James Ward-Prowse was just that little bit quicker, might have been able to have a more comfortable shot without having the defender right on his shoulder. But I could play him through again here, but I can't get the turning with Peñaranda, unfortunately. First chance comes and goes. Good save by their goalkeeper to keep things scoreless for now. Williams. That's good movement from Peñaranda. We'll find him well. Just trying to find some space here and look for a pass. James Ward-Prowse. Oh, it's a lovely turn and an equally impressive finish. 1-0 Everton after 43 minutes. James Ward-Prowse missed an effort earlier on, but good footwork from Peñaranda there, and not the best of passes actually, just kind of bobbled towards him, but a good touch and turn from James Ward-Prowse and a tidy finish into the bottom corner. We are 1-0 up. All we need now is for Rio Ave to batter Standard Liège, and we might just win the group. Although I'll get some more goals just to help our goal difference, or at least I'll try and get some more goals to help our goal difference. Sweeps that to Sverrisson. Has the shot. Good save by Alban Lafont. Their first chance of the game comes immediately after we score the goal. Clearly they want to get themselves an equaliser sooner rather than later. Ball whipped in. McCarthy just chests that down. Just knock it sideways. We could. No, we won't get ourselves an opportunity to get a second before half-time. I just want to see what the score is between Standard Liège and Rio Ave. And it's currently 1-0 to Rio Ave. You can see there right at the bottom. I'm making sure it's the bottom fixture. Right. That really gives us the chance that we were looking for. Let's go and score 3-4 more goals in this second half if we possibly can. And maybe we might just top the group. It's a nice through ball. It's a very nice through ball. Rasmussen in behind. Base of the post. Base of the post from Duncan. Wow. We were thinking about going up the other end and scoring a number more goals, but it's them that have the first chance in the second half, and it's had to wait until the hour mark for it to actually come. Into Peñaranda, across to Garba, into Dow, poke that for Garba again. Can I find the space for cross? He does have decent crossing, so I've brought him on at left wing. Bertrand will get this across here to McCarthy, into Iñaki Williams. Peñaranda was calling for it there, and it wasn't the best of passes to him, but the attempted finish was decent. Good save by Ivanovic, though. We'll whip the corner in. And who's underneath that? McCarthy. That is a very powerful header. Everton 2, Aarhus 0. We've had to wait till the 79th minute to get the second goal. I still haven't seen anything with regards another goal in the Rio Ave Standard Liège game. So I think we still need at least one more to stand a chance of finishing top of the group. I think. We'll have to wait and see. But all I can do is continue to try and score goals and hope that the result goes our way in the other tie. Bertrand steals it off the man. I'm going to poke this here for Kieran Dowell, and Peñaranda is there. I just need to find the turn and the pass and the finish. There's a third, just 3 minutes after we scored the second. Things are going our way right now. I just hope that Rio Ave have been able to at least hold on to their 1-0 win. If not, extend on it. With 3-0 up now, the goals are coming at the end of the game. 2 in 4 minutes. See if we can get another one, shall we, before the end? And then I'd be very confident of us being able to finish top of the group. Dowell to Garbutt. To break away. Peñaranda making moves. Garbutt's dribbling is pretty poor, but Dowell will find Iñaki Williams here. We'll go to... Oh, it was meant for Mason Holgate, but never mind. McCarthy can cut inside and then look for Iñaki Williams, and then maybe look to pull it back to a teammate again. McCarthy can't get his feet sorted. Williams, oh no, that wasn't meant for Garbutt. Oh, that's screwed that move up, and that pass to McCarthy wasn't the best either. Let's work it around, and Bertrand, oh, that's an awful shot. Moving into the 90th minute, if a couple of those passes had been just a little bit better executed, then we may have been able to get ourselves a fourth goal there, but as we head into stoppage time at the end of the game, it is still just the 3. Kieran Dowell couldn't get his touch under control there, otherwise we may have been able to send Peñaranda in for a fourth again. Oh, nice turn, nice ball over the top. I think he was offside. Bertrand, though, will retrieve possession. Ball prowls out to Garbutt. Peñaranda's calling for it down the line, so we'll play him in. Good dribbling feet. Just going to drive inside with the pace that he has. And, oh, I was hoping to keep hold of the ball and then look for Iñaki Williams. But Peñaranda's gone down and stayed down. And there goes the final whistle. I'm not sure, A, whether Peñaranda is going to have a long-standing injury from that, and B, whether we've won the group or not. We'll drop back now and see what the scoreline was between Rio Ave and Standard Liège. And it was 1-1. Standard Liège equalised in the second half. Unfortunately, we will finish second in the Europa League group by a single point to Standard Liège. We did very well, though, in this group stage. We won 4, drew 1, lost 1. So we picked up a total of 10 points in the whole group stage. No, that's a lie. 13 points in the whole group stage. Unfortunately, not able to pick up the top of the group stature, but we, as you can see, some. Oh, is that going in the upcoming season? Yeah, that's going to be for next year, isn't it? Never mind. I would have liked that money now. This is the first year in career mode for a while that you actually don't get the money added to your transfer budget immediately. You have to wait until the next season, which sucks because if we've received the money now, then I'd like to spend it now if you don't mind, but never mind. We think that judging by those rescheduled games, that perhaps the next round has been drawn, and yes, of course we have Bayern Munich in the first knockout round of the Europa League. How have Bayern Munich found themselves in the Europa League? Scenes. Well, that's disappointed me. That's why top of the group was so important. That's frustrating. Well, let's head into the game against Liverpool then, shall we? What does this Liverpool starting lineup look like? Karius, Klein, Titi, Lovren, Moreno, Leiva, Angban, Stewart, Mane, Ings, Coutinho. A couple of better players on the bench than those in the starting 11, but that was the case in the last Premier League game we played against Chelsea, and we kind of got annihilated by Chelsea, so I'm not taking anything for granted here. A draw will see us go top of the Premier League table. So if we can win, fantastic, but a draw isn't the end of the world. Angban whips the ball in. Can we win the header? God, we didn't. And Coutinho, thankfully, swung at his attempted shot and didn't draw any sort of attempted save out the keeper because he barely made contact with it. Angban will look to get the ball into the box again. Sergio Ramos puts a good block on it. Liverpool starting the stronger here, 15 minutes in. Looking to get themselves 1-0 up in front of the Kop. Can they do so? Coutinho with the corner. Lovren almost heads that backwards. It may even have come off the defender there. We'll find out when the ball goes out for a throw. It's not even going to go out for a throw because Lucas has kept it in. Nathaniel Klein gets the turn in and through into Lucas Leiva again, into Coutinho. His pass is, blocked, but Lemos, no. Oh, Lemos blocks again. Wow, I'm struggling here at the back. Really am. Trying to get this one away. Coutinho will whip in a second corner in as many minutes. Floated towards the edge of the box. Deulofeu wins the header, but only straight into Mane. He's won it back again, and we'll look to send Deulofeu away. Oh, can't quite do so. Angban with a tackle. Danny Ings goes for the 1-2. Mane plays the 1-2 with Stewart, and it flashes past the post. Try and relieve some of this pressure, shall we? I can't even get a touch of the ball at the minute. Liverpool are dominating here. Krychowiak into Deulofeu. To an awful touch, really, but Calhanoglu could send Carrasco away here. I've got Umtiti in front of me, and Carrasco's done brilliantly. Just trying to find that right-hand side of the goal, and he's hit the woodwork. Turns inside brilliantly and just looks to bend it into that top corner, place it, and it catches the top of the bar and goes over. My first chance of the game, and we couldn't have come much closer. Rafinha, I'm going to get this into Lukaku, and can we get past the defender? Shots off, blocked. Oh, started to spear towards that near post for a moment. I was aiming for the far side of the goal. Calhanoglu with the cross. It's decent. There's people underneath this. It was actually Lucas Leiva that headed that. Calhanoglu just gets the ball away from the defender. That's a very good ball in, and Carrasco hits the woodwork for the second time in this first half. I can't score against Liverpool. Oh my days, what a header from Carrasco. Lovely ball back in from Calhanoglu, but we aren't able to take the lead. I'm so unfortunate for Yannick Ferreira Carrasco, hitting the bar twice in the opening first half of this game. Lovely touch by Lukaku into Calhanoglu. Can the two of them link up for another goal here? We'll look for Lukaku again. And then I'm actually going to go out wide to Carrasco here. Could look for, it's not even Carrasco, it was Rafinha. And that is a really brilliantly worked goal. I was cautious there that Calhanoglu may have run offside, but Lukaku into Rafinha, across to Calhanoglu, and he just bends it into that bottom corner, cuts across it as you can see there. See the spin on the ball taking it away from the keeper. That's actually a very good goal. Really pleased with that. Everton 1, Liverpool 0. After they dominated the opening 15 or 20 minutes, we've really come into the ascendancy here in this second half, hitting the woodwork twice, and now finally finding ourselves in front. Willems. Down the line to Deulofeu. Moreno is obviously pretty damned quick, but Deulofeu is just as fast, if not slightly quicker, and will stand that cross up. It's poor. Karius can only palm that. Oh, Krychowiak couldn't get it down in time. I could have just slotted that into an empty net. Lemos needs to use his strength here against Mane, and does so very well. Mane looking to steal it off him, but Lemos recovers well. That was a really good opportunity, that, to get a second goal there. If only Krychowiak's first touch had been a little bit better. Coleman will get this out to Deulofeu. I don't know where Coutinho was going there. Actually, oh no, if we could have played that ball better, we could have found Lukaku. With a good ball over the top. Willems brings that down nicely into Rafinha. Carrasco. There's Calhanoglu. Turns inside. Lukaku. Back to McCarthy. I'm going to try and quickly get this to Lukaku. Is he onside here? If he is, oh, what a save. He was onside as well. How has Karius saved that? I tried to just turn it into that bottom corner, and oh, he's just thrown an arm and a leg at it, and it's worked. I think I was more surprised than anything else. I was actually onside there. Win that header. Oh, Karius, stop it, my man. You are destroying me right now. Karius does not want to concede a second goal. I'm trying my absolute best, but he's pulling off a world-class performance here to keep Liverpool in it. Carrasco pulls that back nicely to Willems. Into McCarthy. In there to Calhanoglu, looking for Deulofeu. Second goal. No! Pulls it past the post. As long as it remains 1-0, Liverpool is still very much in this. Desperate for this second goal. I just cannot get it. Win that header. Well up, James McCarthy. Rafinha gets it under control. Looks for Calhanoglu. Poke that to Lukaku. Ooh, get there ahead of the keeper. He's chipped it. It's beaten in. It's 2-0. Is it? Yes. Just making sure, because it didn't tick over to say 2 for a little split second, and that caught me out there. I was like, oh shit, did it register me as offside? But no. Oh, lovely finish from Lukaku. The keeper went to ground early, thinking I was going to try and cut it back on the floor. You can see he goes down to the right, thinking I'm going to try and pull it back, and I actually dink it over him to the left, and it flops into this left-hand side of the goal. Really pleased with that. 2-0. We are going to get 3 points against Liverpool here. Free kick in a really good position. Coutinho could shoot here. I think he's just going to stand up into the middle, though, which is what he's done. Coleman heads that away. 3 minutes added on, and, well, that's the end of it. Final whistle goes, and it's going to be a 2-0 win here away from home at Anfield. That was much needed after the game and display against Chelsea in the last Premier League game, and we deserved the victory as well. Hitting the woodwork twice, winning by 2-0. I very much needed that, and that will put us top of the table. 3 points clear of Manchester United as we head into the third game of the episode against, was it West Ham the following weekend? I think it was. Pretty sure it was. We'll check the fixture list in a moment. Yeah, you can see there it's West Ham. And you can also see here we are now top of the table. Manchester United have now drawn 6 games, doing what we did last year, which was draw a hell of a lot of games. They've won only 8 now of their 15. We've won 10 of our 15 and are 3 points clear of Spurs, United and City. 4 clear of Arsenal, and then 6 clear of West Brom, of all teams to be sat there in 6th, and Chelsea in 7th. Derby having a good season, but of course we've got them in the knockout round, semi-final of the Football League Cup. Risk of losing 2 players, Sergio Ramos and Romelu Lukaku. Yeah, that's fine. Romelu Lukaku doesn't want to sign a new contract. I might offer Sergio Ramos one just in case we decide to do a 4th, but I'm 89.7% sure that I'm not going to do a 4th season here at Everton. So we'll jump now into this 3rd and final game against West Ham. Fernandez into Ashley Fletcher, who somehow squeezed through that gap. Fletcher, good save from Sergio Rico. How did he squeeze through that gap between the 2 defenders? I've absolutely no idea. It was brilliant movement from Fletcher. Çalhanoğlu into Deulofeu here. Lukaku seems rather unwilling to get forward, but we have found him. Get this. Come on, mate. Plan to get that out wide to Jetro Willems, but no idea what sort of pass that was from Romelu Lukaku. He basically looked at the West Ham man and was like, all right, well, I'll give it to you instead then, shall I? Playing Çalhanoğlu through. That's a lovely through ball. Reece Oxford with me. Oh, but I couldn't quite turn him, unfortunately. This has been a difficult opening 10 to 15 minutes. And it's going to continue here if Andre Ayew can cause me some problems. To be fair, though, we did have that's not a foul. We did have a difficult opening 20 minutes against Liverpool and still came away with a decent victory, so we'll hope for a replica of that here. Oh, it's a very good ball from Masuaku. Willems can only help it on its way to Andre Ayew, who scores brilliantly. West Ham United 1, Everton 0. They're playing, as they always tend to do against me, very, very well indeed. Willems' clearance wasn't the best there, just flicked it backwards rather than actually getting it away. And then I just couldn't close Andre Ayew down quickly enough before he darted inside Sergio Ramos and tucked it home. They've travelled a long way from London, West Ham, but they've got themselves an early lead here. It's a good finish. Across to Rafinha, to Lukaku. This is a good move. I'll try and get it on his left and then maybe finesse it into the corner. Oh, or not. Let's give it back here to Willems. Quickly across to Krychowiak. Look for Lukaku again. Can we spin the defender? We've done well. Romelu! Oh, what a save from Marquesan. That was a brilliant effort from Romelu Lukaku as well there. And Rafinha brings this down. Oh, puts it wide. Willems out to Rafinha. Lukaku looking to make a run forward. I get rather fortunate with the way that drops back to me, so we'll try and make the most of that piece of luck. Krychowiak looks for Deulofeu here. Not sure whether he was onside or not, but Çalhanoğlu picks that up. Looks for Deulofeu again. Oh, we very nearly made the most of that slice of luck earlier on. Unfortunately, Deulofeu hits it straight at the keeper. That was a really, really well-worked move. It wasn't a really, really well-thrown throw-in, but we've won it back. Lukaku, Chali. Oh, no. Turns straight into Courtier, unfortunately. Trying to get myself an equaliser, but haven't been able to get it yet. Try and stretch Courtier. He can't stay with me. Although, saying that, he stayed with me well, but we've pulled into the box here. Pull it back. Oh, no. Rafinha missed it. Lukaku, Çalhanoğlu. Oh, lovely turn. Surely. No, Marquesan with another good save. This equaliser won't come. Çalhanoğlu with the cross. Up goes Rafinha. It's Winston Reid. We've got. Go on, Tally. Smack that tops. Oh. Oh, God. I couldn't change player quickly enough. Squares it across. Good save, Sergio Rico. Simple second. West Ham doing it to me again. They knocked us out of the Football League Cup last year at the quarter-final stage, and they're going to beat us here by 2-0 at least. 75th minute. I'll try and pull it back if I can, but I'm not confident. Oh. Through ball just completely cut me apart. Caleri's in behind. They're going to make it 3 here. They have done. I'm blowing very hot and cold right now, aren't I? I got smacked. Absolutely destroyed by Chelsea. And then we get a win, a good win in the Europa League, and an even better win against Liverpool. And now I'm getting smacked again by West Ham. Apparently, it's just the London clubs. West Ham, Chelsea, Arsenal. They just have something over me. I don't know whether it's a subconscious thing or it's just bad luck or coincidence. I've absolutely no idea. But right now, I can't seem to perform against sides from the capital. And there goes the final whistle. It's going to be a 3-0 defeat. Well, we were top. Whether we still will be after that game, I'm not sure. I had 10 shots, 9 on target. I mean, no, that was them. They had 10 shots, 9 on target. Oh, whatever. I'm just completely out of it with that game. All over the place. Liverpool beat Bournemouth. No sign of any results there for either of the Manchester sides. So not sure what the top of the table, and top of the league looks like. It's Manchester City that now top the table on goal difference. And if Manchester United win their game in hand, they'll go above us as well. Our goal difference is only +5. Normally, I have a very good defensive record, but this season, or at least just the past couple of episodes, in fact, to be fair, we've conceded a number of goals. 7 against just West Ham and Chelsea alone. 7 goals in 2 games after previously conceding 9 in 14. Yeah, okay. A little bit of an awkward spell. West Ham is still in the relegation zone even after that victory. Well, that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. We will hope for better tomorrow. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on that video tomorrow. But for now, I'll see you next time.